what's up guys? Fabio Bonanno of FabioBonanno.com. I just want to give you a quick video on macros, macronutrients. This is mainly for the people who follow If It Fits Your Macros. Quick description on what that is. It's a theory or a nutritional concept that you can eat what you want within reason, as long as you hit your macronutrient goal. Macros are proteins, carbs and fats. So your body essentially can't tell the difference between a carbohydrate, no matter what type it is, because it essentially breaks it down into glycogen. So if it comes in as glycogen or if it comes in as a complex carbohydrate, the theory is it doesn't matter. Anyway, from my past experience, I am an If It Fits Your Macros user. I've got some great results, got in the best condition of my life using that. So here is the breakdown of how you can adjust your targets. I'm not going to go into details on how to set your targets, but I'm just going to give you some food options on how to have carbohydrate buffers, protein buffers and fat buffers. So if you're looking to hit, let's say 200 grams of carbs and you're at 180 or 190, you're looking for 10 grams of carbs. So from there, how do you get 10 grams of carbs without adding proteins or fats? Well, the good thing about If It Fits Your Macros is it teaches you to get to know about food. So you have to really understand and read labels and actually find out what is what. So let's just say you've got 10 more grams of carbohydrates to hit. There's a few options. Rice cakes, most rice cakes are 6 grams of carbs, minimal fat, minimal protein. So you can use that as your carbohydrate buffer. You could use something as simple, if you are making your own post-workout shakes, 1 gram of dextrose or 1 gram of sugar is one option. That's, you can obviously just add 10 grams extra into your shake. Brown rice, again, another lean carbohydrate, minimal fat, minimal protein. Sweet potato, another one. Fruit juice, so orange juice, apple juice, any of these are basically just pure carbohydrates. There's many options out there. Pastas, some vegetables are really low fat, really low protein. I'm just thinking off the top of my head here, different grains, but fruits, apples, one apple might be about 15 grams of carbohydrates. You half it, you get 7.5 grams. Weigh your food, this is going to give you your carbohydrates. So your main options are fruit, grains, sugars, fruit juices, drawing a blank. So for proteins, again, a few different options. If you've got a good, really good whey powder or whey protein isolate, then this is majority of it is going to be protein, and essentially it should be 1 gram of fat, 1 gram of carbohydrates if it's good. Any more than that, and it's probably not a good whey protein. Anyway, so you can use that to adapt your protein content. If you're looking to hit 5 grams extra, then maybe 7-8 grams of whey protein would be 5 grams of actual protein. Branched chain amino acids, I personally count them. So 1 gram of branched chain amino acids, 1 gram of protein. So again, if you need to add more or take more away, then that's your buffer. Things like L-glutamine, which I take before bed sometimes. Again, if I've got a 10 gram buffer, 10 grams of L-glutamine. Egg whites, liquid egg whites are pretty much just straight protein. Should be minimal carbs, minimal fat, depending on what source you're getting it from, if it's a cheap make or pure egg whites. So that's your proteins. Chicken, tuna, all these are really minimal fat, but if you're looking to have that buffer, then me personally, liquid egg whites is an easy one. If you're making pancakes, then just put a little bit more egg whites or a little bit less, depending on what your targets are. Your protein powders, your amino acids, eggs. So I think that's it for protein. These are just some ideas. As I said, you really want to be looking at the nutrition label. Find out what works for you. Fats are real easy. I personally like to use fish oil as a buffer because that is one of the healthiest oils you can get. The omega-3s have obviously got your good unsaturated fats. These have got major health benefits for joint health, brain health, muscle contractions, amongst other things. I could go on and on about the benefits of fish oil. If you're not supplementing it, I suggest you do. Other things like rapeseed oil, olive oil, all your fats, coconut oil. 1 gram of oil, 1 gram of fat is, as I said, 1 gram of fat. So you can add or decrease a fish oil or a teaspoon, which would be 5 grams I think of fat. So that's your fats. Real easy. Almonds, I've got some carbohydrates, some nuts, I've got some carbohydrates, some proteins. But that's pretty much it. Stick to the basics. Find some things that work for you. So if you find a food like honey, that's a good carbohydrate buffer. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but as I said, get these foods, write them down so that you know that you've got that fallback. If you go, okay, I need an extra 5 grams of protein, right, here's my choices, here's what the rest of the day holds, and I'm going to use that. So all these things are different. It's what's easiest for you. I can't tell you to use this specific thing, but whereas it's going to be more of an effort for you. So find out what's in your cupboards, what works, what's easiest, what's cheapest, what's available. So that is just a quick video on buffers for your macros. Hope that helps, guys. Any questions? Post a comment if you found this useful. Link it, share it, subscribe. Always ask questions on my Facebook, Fabio Bonanno Fitness, Twitter, Abs by Fabs. You can contact me through fabiobonanno.com. So let me know. Thanks, guys. Cheers.